Welcome to Empire Luxury, where opulence isn't just a word, it's the gold standard. Imagine, if you will, a world where grandeur meets grace, where the rich tapestry of European luxury unfolds before your eyes. This isn't just any world, it's a realm where the ultra-rich play the game of wealth with the finesse of a grand master. Today, we're about to peel back the velvet curtain to reveal Europe's glitterati in their natural habitat. From the winding roads of Monaco, lined with purring supercars, to the haute couture that drapes the silhouettes of the fashion-forward, we're embarking on a journey to the playgrounds of billionaires. Have you ever wondered what kind of company one keeps while cruising on a mega yacht off the Monaco coast? It's not the average Joe, I assure you. It's a gathering where net worths are discussed in billions, not millions. And it's exactly here where I, your luxury connoisseur, steps in to weave the tales of the top 10 richest individuals in Europe. Palonji Mystery. Hailing from the vibrant lands of Mumbai, his empire stands tall at $15 billion, stemming from a legendary 154-year-old construction giant. The mystery name doesn't just build skylines, it builds legacies. His Irish connection, though, is what sets him apart, granting him the title of the wealthiest in the Emerald Isle alongside his 200-acre thoroughbred haven. And then there's Leonardo del Vecchio, a titan among mere mortals, with an empire worth $19.8 billion. If your vision's ever been graced by the sleek designs of Ray-Ban or Oakley, you've glimpsed his handiwork. Beyond the fashion statements, he lives a life of Italian finesse, surrounded by the thrum of a $1.4 million LaFerrari and the tranquility of a $40 million superyacht. His life, much like his businesses, is nothing short of a masterpiece. If you're enjoying this luxurious narrative, don't forget to subscribe to Empire Luxury. Dive into the opulence, stay for the stories. Now let's talk about Suzanne Klatten, Germany's wealthiest woman. With $21 billion to her name, she's turned inheritance into a badge of honor, transforming her father's bequests into booming businesses that redefine success. Klatten is not just a name, it's a standard in luxury, one that finds its way onto the finest slopes of Austria and the most exclusive golf courses in Europe. And the sweetest spot of our list is Giovanni Ferrero, the confectionery king with a fortune of $22.4 billion. If you've ever unwrapped a Ferrero Rocher or savored a Kinder treat, you've tasted the Ferrero legacy. He's the Willy Wonka for the wealthy, crafting not just treats, but empires. Yet, despite the riches, his life remains shrouded in mystery, a sweet secret wrapped in gold foil. Let's not overlook Dieter Schwartz, whose thrifty nature has amassed $22.6 billion. This German mogul turned a family business into Europe's largest food retailer without ever losing his sense of frugality. He remains an enigma, an invisible force whose influence is as vast as his empire. Venturing into fashion's realm, we find the Wertheimer brothers, Alain and Gerard. With Chanel as their chariot, they ride towards a net worth of $29.2 billion. They are the silent sentinels of fashion, steering an empire discreetly from the rows of a runway show, never basking in the spotlight but always commanding it. François Pinault paints a picture of luxury like no other. With $29.7 billion, he oversees a collection of brands that are the very definition of luxury, from Gucci to Saint Laurent. His life is a tapestry of his passions, whether it's the slopes of the Canadian mountains or the auction floors of Christie's, showcasing his exquisite art collection. Then there's Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers, the Grand Dame of L'Oréal, who with $49.3 billion not only sets the bar for beauty but raises it. She stands at the pinnacle, not just of wealth but of influence, penning works on Greek gods and biblical figures with the same ease with which she directs her beauty empire. Second to none but one, Amancio Ortega, the discreet yet dashing founder of Zara, boasts a $62.7 billion fortune. This Spaniard has dressed the world, yet shuns the limelight, choosing to let his empire speak for itself, from his equestrian passions to his penchant for understated luxury. As we've journeyed through this echelon of extraordinary wealth, remember, this isn't just about the figures in their bank accounts, it's about the legacy they build, the dreams they craft, and the indelible marks they leave on the fabric of society. But who, you ask, stands at the top? None other than Bernard Arnault, the monarch of luxury, the titan of taste, with a staggering $176 billion. He is not just rich, he is wealth incarnate. As the helmsman of LVMH, his touch turns to gold, whether it's a bottle of Dom Perignon or a Louis Vuitton trunk. He lives where few can dream, shaping the contours of luxury for the entire planet. As the sun sets on the realm of empire luxury, let's delve deeper into the lives of those who hold court in the grand palace of European wealth, where the rivers of affluence flow into the sea of extravagance. In the heart of Paris, one can't help but marvel at the magnificent sight of the Champs-Élysées, lined with the spoils of wealth and taste. It's here that Bernard Arnault, the undisputed king of luxury, often finds himself orchestrating the future of fashion and culture. His $176 billion fortune not only adorns him with the finest that life has to offer, but also bestows upon him the power to sway the markets with a mere whisper. Arnault's life is not lived behind the gilded doors of his empire, but in the full view of the world, where each of his moves is watched by admirers and rivals alike. His legacy is not just in the products that bear his conglomerate's name, but in the institutions of art and beauty he patronizes, shaping the cultural landscape for generations to come. As we travel from the romantic streets of Paris to the rugged coastline of Galicia, we find Amancio Ortega, a man who redefined the fast fashion industry with his brand, Zara. Despite his $62.7 billion fortune, Ortega's lifestyle is a lesson in subtlety. He is rarely seen at grand events, choosing instead to invest his time in the quiet development of his businesses and philanthropic endeavors. His fortune is matched only by his enigmatic persona, making him one of the most fascinating figures in the world of wealth. Across the border, in the rich tapestry of French culture, is Françoise Bettencourt Meyers, the heiress to the L'Oréal fortune, who intertwines her love for literature with the running of a beauty empire. Her $49.3 billion doesn't just speak to a life of luxury. It whispers of the silent power she wields in boardrooms and the literary circles where she is equally revered. She is proof that wealth and wisdom can be two sides of the same golden coin, as she manages to balance her role as a corporate titan with her intellectual pursuits. Now, let's shift our gaze to the idyllic Swiss countryside, a land known for its serenity and precision, much like the brothers who call it home, Alain and Gerard Wertheimer. With Chanel as their inheritance, they have nurtured the brand with a commitment as enduring as the fragrances that bear its name. Their $29.2 billion fortune is not just a number, but a testament to their dedication to preserving the legacy of Coco Chanel, ensuring that the brand remains synonymous with timeless elegance. François Pinault, another scion of French luxury, casts a long shadow with his $29.7 billion. Pinault's interests span beyond the runways to the very art that inspires them. His collection of contemporary art is as renowned as his luxury group, featuring artists who define the zeitgeist. But Pinault is more than just a collector. He's a patron of the arts, with a passion that fuels both his personal and professional life, blurring the lines between the two with exquisite mastery. Let's not forget Dieter Schwartz, whose discreet yet dominant presence in the retail industry belies the power he holds. His $22.6 billion fortune was not amassed in the public eye, but through the meticulous expansion of his retail empire, Lidl and Kaufland. His wealth is not splashed across tabloids. It is reinvested into the fabric of society, ensuring that his legacy is not only one of success, but also of sustainability and social responsibility. Confectionery magnate Giovanni Ferrero resides in the picturesque hills of Monaco. His $22.4 billion fortune as sweet as the treats his company produces. Yet, despite his vast wealth, Ferrero maintains a life of privacy that is almost as legendary as the products that have made his family name known around the world. He is the modern-day embodiment of the reclusive genius, a man whose passion for confectionery excellence keeps him away from the public spotlight. In the bustling economic heart of Germany, we find Suzanne Klatten, who personifies the modern woman in business. With a fortune of $21 billion, she has propelled the legacy of her family to new heights, overseeing vast interests in BMW and pharmaceuticals, among other ventures. Klatten is the very definition of power, not only in her business acumen, but in her commitment to sustainability and innovation. Descending the Alps into Italy, we encounter Leonardo Del Vecchio, whose life story is as striking as the eyewear his company crafts. From an orphanage to the helm of Luxottica, his $19.8 billion journey is a testament to the indomitable spirit of human will. Del Vecchio's life is a mosaic of resilience and success, a story that lends a soul to the term self-made.